to day 3 of the Decluttering Challenge. You guys have successfully completed the first 2 days, so I want to congratulate you for making it to the halfway point. How are you feeling? How have the last 2 days been? Are you getting that into that decluttering momentum? How are you feeling? Are you feeling less overwhelmed? Are you excited? Is this kind of motivating you to tackle other areas of your home? I just want to quickly recap yesterday. So yesterday, you guys were all tasked with decluttering your beauty products. So I know that some of you just stuck to decluttering your beauty products. Some of you decluttered your beauty products, your hair products, and your makeup. Some of you had a lot of stuff scattered throughout the home. Some of you had designated drawers, but I am so incredibly proud of you. The photos that you ladies have been posting in Facebook, I mean, the before and afters are incredible. So my hope is that you're excited to hear about what today's challenge is. And so 15 minutes on the clock, we will be decluttering your junk drawer. Some of you have shared in the Facebook group that you have junk rooms or junk closets. We will not be tackling a junk room or a junk closet because that'll take a lot of time. So for the purpose of today's challenge, we will be tackling only one junk drawer. Okay? Just one. I know every single one of you has at least one. Okay? Junk drawer, junk shelf, whatever you want to call it. Now, something I want to point out is I am a huge promoter of having one junk drawer in every household. A junk drawer for us is like a bestie, like it's your best friend, like it's a must-have in a home because there will be times where you have a miscellaneous item or you're busy or maybe you're tidying things up around your house and you don't have time to put the items back where they belong. And this is where your amazing junk drawer comes into place. Your junk drawer should be cleaned out, dare I say, once a month. So how will we be decluttering our junk drawer? In the previous 2 challenges, I told you to grab a garbage bag. In this challenge, I want you to grab a bag, and I brought a prop. I also want you to grab a bin or a box. The garbage bag will be for anything you're throwing out or you're recycling, obviously, just like we've been doing the past 2 days. The bin will serve a very unique purpose. It has a lot to do with time management. You'll see in a second. The next thing that you're going to do, first take out all of the items that have a home but don't belong there. So screwdrivers, letters, toys, rubber bands, forks, whatever. Take out all the items that you need. They were just misplaced and put there. Okay, so all of those items that you're taking out, so these are your items that have a home, you are not taking each item and running over to put them back where they belong. This is what the bin or the box is for. Because what you're going to do later on is you're going to take that bin and then you're going to walk around your home and you're going to put items back where they belong. This saves you a lot of time. The next thing, whatever items are left over in your junk drawer, again, it'll depend on how many are there. You're going to categorize them. So you're going to put pens with pens because typically in our junk drawers, there's a lot of pens. You're going to put pens with pens, clips with clips, batteries with batteries, scissors with scissors, and whatever items. So you're going to categorize the items so you can clearly see how much of what category you have. The reason we do this is because it's going to visually give you an understanding of like, oh my God, I have 9 pairs of scissors. Do I need 9 pairs of scissors? Probably not. How many do I need? Maybe just 2. Let's get rid of the rest. This is why we categorize it. This is how we typically declutter our home. This is just a very small scale. So after you do that, you're going to be going through each and every item. Now, some of the items are going to be pretty self-explanatory, like this is a stick of gum from 5 years ago. I don't need it, right? Like there are going to be some items that are clear cut. We need to throw this out. But there are going to be some items where you're like, undecided. Do I keep it? Do I toss it? What do I do with it? So a good practice when you kind of encounter that item that you're not 100% sure about, a good practice is to ask yourself, do I need this item? Do I use this item? Will I use this item, right? Does this item have a purpose other than just clutter? And if the answers are no, then you will either trash, donate, or sell. Once you're done decluttering the junk drawer, my hope is that maybe you're motivated to declutter the second junk drawer. I don't know. But once you're done, you're going to be left with a handful of items. And the reason you're left with a handful of items is because those items don't have a home to go to. There isn't a designated area in your home for these items to be stored. And that is okay. Don't worry about organization first. We always declutter. Then, my system is decom. So we declutter, we clean, we organize, and then we maintain. So don't really necessarily stress and worry about finding these items a home. If you want to level up and you're like on board to do that, then that is fantastic. I don't want to have anybody get overwhelmed and stressed by being like, oh my God, where do I put this? How do I organize it? Like we just don't want to go there. But you are going to be left with a handful of items. So you have two options. You can either, like I mentioned before, find those items a home, right, in your space, or you can continue to store them in your junk drawer. My only ask is that you take some kind of container or something and store the items in there. And please share your before and afters. Please share mystery items that you might have found in your junk drawer. I think it's always fun. Decluttering should be fun. And you guys have all been fantastic and wonderful. You're all doing an incredible job. And we will be back together tomorrow for day 4 of our decluttering challenge.